Ken.
Slaven, 70 minutes gone, and it's only 1-0. You must think, bring on big fella Carroll, and you got a chance to get something out of this game, and then everything just went wrong the last 20 minutes. What happened?
I mean, we just conceded a goal after, just before he came on, to be fair, yeah. Well, good evening. We had some good spells in the game, like we had some good spells in the season and all that, but we have to say honestly that, be honest and say that we don't do it every game for a whole length of the game. Sometimes, so they deserved it. We had some spells, all right, or 0-0, 1-0 for them, even on 2-0 for them, but they were, for 90 minutes there, very aggressive. We knew they were quick, of course. They have that pace up front and combination, and sometimes they like the game to be played on a big pitch because that they let you have something, but then if they get a ball, then they attack you on a big space, and then they are very lethal, of course. But I'm very disappointed, feel frustrated and humiliated, to be fair. I want to say sorry to fans and to the club and to everybody that has anything to do with West Ham United, and because it was really bad. Maybe the result is not, if you look at the spells of the game, moments of the game, like until last 20 minutes we were very alive in a game, but then you can't say that they didn't deserve it.
Arsene Wenger said you were lacking confidence. Do you agree with that assessment?
Confidence is one. I mean, he's very polite, and of course he knows it, and he told me some good things just before the end of the game. But confidence is one of the reasons, you know. Of course, you can't have confidence when you are 16th on the table, and your expectations are maybe to be 7th, 8th or whatever. And when you lose few games, you can have the confidence as long as the result is good, and then keep it like that. But confidence, it's a chain reaction, you know. Somewhere I said it on the television, and I said it to the players, and I said it to Ken, let's say a few times. I feel responsible for this because somewhere during the line, and I'm talking about this from the pre-season, somewhere during the line we lost the intensity in trainings. We don't do it in every training, we do it occasionally, and that's why we can't do it over 90 minutes in the games. And we have to bring back that. Without that, you can't rely only on quality. Every team's got more or less quality in a league, but every team's got enough quality in this league. But if you don't have intensity, like we don't have it at the moment, but we don't have it since the start of the season, on the level that is required, or on the level that we had last year. Without that, it just a very possible reflection.
Is it down to you or the players?
Well, it's I'm not, you know me more or less, I'm not trying to find excuses or whatever, and I'm not trying to say who is guilty, but I feel, I said that to my staff and I said that to players, it's my responsibility as a manager, and I have to get that back as soon as possible, because we don't have it at the moment. We can't lie, we can't say this and that, we can say that, yeah, if that volley had gone in or whatever, but screw that, it's not that. We can't hide behind behind referees' decisions, not tonight, but overall, but it's not good. We had 14 games played so far. We had some great games. We had game against Chelsea, we had game against Palace, we have majority of the game against Spurs, we had Old Trafford, we have very working game against Bournemouth, and all that. We have injuries, and also we had 8 injuries today. Yeah, that's all true, but no. This is the main reason. What I told you, and that's a fact. That's a fact. Sorry?
Sorry.
No.
If that intensity is not there in training and it's not there on match day, what can you do to get it back?
You have many. We are not the first and not the last to lose it. You are not the first and not the last not to look at like the same team from 5 games before or from the last season. It is there. It is in us. It is in us, starting with me. It is in the players. So we have to start doing it, but consistently. Is that the word? Yeah. For Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then on Thursday, okay, deliberately we're going to have easy one, and then 5 minutes, hard one, and that's the only way. Because it's there, it's not that, look, and we can do it. We can do it. Because it's not that somebody told me that these players has had it, I don't know, before I was here. No, nobody has to tell me that they have done it yesterday. Right, and that's it without that. But if we're going to go around and again talking about injuries, which are true, if we're going to talk about that and that, shopping in January or whatever and that, or bad decisions from this, bad luck or whatever, no, that comes along, better than me. When it pours, when it rains, it pours. But this intensity and dedication to the cause is missing.
So
Are the players taking enough responsibility?
Sorry?
Are the players taking enough responsibility?
I don't have to take responsibility. I take the responsibility. Players are there to perform and to give everything in training and all that. The manager is there to take the responsibility. And I have absolutely no problem whatsoever with that. There's no point after the game to, I'm going to take responsibility, I'm going to take. We need that before the game and during the game, and we need that in training. We can talk for ages here now, tomorrow, but this is gentlemen effect, 100% right, 100% right. We didn't forget to play football, didn't forget to be creative and all that, but we, somewhere during the line, is that the right word to say, like somewhere, somehow during the line we lost it. Yeah, sorry? Of course we are. Of course we are. Of course they know. Of course we spoke that. It's not that they don't care. I speak to all of them. I spoke to all of to them. It's something is there between care and between being crazy.
Slaven, they might know they're in a relegation fight, but do you think they really they don't believe that their talent will get them out of it, and that they need to work harder? Do you think they just believe that they're good enough to turn it around?
That's a good question. That's a good question. No, don't be flattered that much. I'm joking. No, it's a good question. It's a good question. To be fair, it doesn't look that we know that. When I say I don't like those, they and me, we are together, including me. We didn't play tonight like we know, and we were in the same position like we were before the game. We didn't drop now into that position. So it's a good question, but it's definitely it's definitely about time for us, not for them, for us, to realize what position we are, what is our situation at the moment, and what is the only thing we gotta do and we ought to do to get ourselves out of that zone. And that's it.
This story's played out in football loads of times before. You know what happens if the players don't respond to the manager. Ultimately, the manager will get the chop. Do you think that you're in that kind of territory? Horrible as that is to ask you.
Yeah, no problem. No, no problem.
You're in that territory.
It's your job to ask me that, and and it's a normal question in this kind of situation where the expectations are higher than the situation we are in. I also I'm very positive person, open person. Try to be open here and honest. I am very optimistic. I never give up. I was that kind of a player that I'm like saying my CV now. Yeah, I'm positive. I can turn this around. But do I enjoy to be in this situation? No, I don't enjoy it. Do I feel the pressure? Yeah, but it's not about the pressure, but I don't want to feel like I'm feeling now. Am I brave? Yes, I am. Am I positive? Yes, I am. Did I do enough last season for West Ham to get some credit? I think I did. At the same time, I'm 48 and I'm all my life in football. 30 years I'm in football, so now I know how it works in football, but I have absolutely no problem with that. Do I like my job? Yes, I like it. So it's not a question for me. No.
Just one more.
What was the score today? No, seriously. No, Beşiktaş Fenerbahçe. Thank you.
Very poor game.
Thank you.
Last season, the same game.
Because he's Turkish, that's why I asked.
You were 2-0 down last season, but you seem to have that self-confidence and you came back and it was a very
Yeah,
good
okay,
game.
last year.
Tonight, you know, excuse me, but I felt that some of the big players didn't seem to have that, you know,
Yeah, but I'm talking about that for half an hour now, the same thing, and you notice that, and it's good. Last year it was Andy Carroll basically with the whole team who brought us back before the halftime. We were all over the place last year, if we remember the game when 2-0 was. It was much more likely to be 3-0 than 2-0, and I was begging for a halftime because 2-0 you still have enough. If you change anything and to go, it's 2-0, but it was very likely to be 3-0. Andy brought us back with the team together and 2-2. Second half we played great. Tonight we had good spells, 1-0, although they have a couple of great chances in the beginning. And 1-0 I think we played good. So you can't say that we gave up. Even on 2-0 we didn't give up. But we lost our fitness. And if you are losing, if you are conceding goals, then even that fitness that you have, it goes down. The pitch becomes, I said it all, I'm talking for 40 minutes now. I think you understand.
Between now and the end of the season.
Sorry?
You've got a points target. How many points do you want to?
As many as possible. Thank you.